here. Welcome back, guys.
Covid,
It's good to see you. Shrike, I don't think anyone's ever seen, and nor Beep was around.
Oh, that guy flying away.
So, yeah, Shrike made it back with, she actually went, of course, we had her sleeping in
Let's trade
for a bit, so she recovered some of the damage that was done.
Fish.
John is over in...
They're expensive than
fucking
meat wraps.
He's sleeping over in Blister Hill. We do have a couple more people starting to get up, so
Where should I head
hand is up now. So thankfully we're starting to get some recovery.
I don't know where to fucking go.
Folks here. So I'm going to have them go back to their jobs, which Kip has a job for mining stone.
Just go to Holy Farm. Or is that too dangerous?
I could take them and have them all run back to a city to sleep, but I'm going to try just letting everyone do a little bit of natural recovery here.
I'm going to try to go to Blister Hill, see if that's...
I do need to look at maybe hiding Beep here in just a second, because he is not going to be welcomed by any chance of the imagination here, so I don't know when they're going to see him. I really need to hide. Let's have you hide behind a building. No, I want you to focus.
Guy's hiding his own character from his other mates. Is that like a thing?
Perfect.
Guy's hiding a character
we can have
from his other team,
and then close the door, shut the door,
so they don't see it.
From his other team?
Yeah, like hiding.
Quote-unquote friendly racist groups coming around. Probably not.
Saying like this guy's not going to get away with being here. He's like an alien creature
kind of entertaining idea, really.
with thin head.
Okay, so we
our shit. Why am I constantly behind?
This is the first big building that we've had go up here at our new base, which is pretty exciting. I think we can put a couple things inside of it now too. We can put a research bench. Let's get Beep inside.
Don't really matter, does it? Why is this guy so slow?
Probably just, honestly, we're going to have him hold for a while. I hate to do that because Beep is going to be a nice, useful asset down the road, but for the moment, it's more important that he stay hidden from any groups. And I'm going to have him hide on the roof because...
Unless he's not about hiding it from other people. Say no one will accept
one
him.
of these Holy Nation patrols come right into
I don't understand why I'm so fucking far behind.
I think his position
Is he a robot or what?
Means that he's not going to get spotted by anyone, and since he's stealthing, if they do spot him, it'll...
He's 18 miles per hour. Oh, I know, because I'm not on fucking run. There we go.
Let's add down the research bench 2. And I'll use these controls over here to rotate it around.
I'm heading to Capital City,
probably in this corner here, I think, is going to be the best spot. Look at how big this research bench is.
I should have a tech bar now.
Use this house for, I guess we could do both.
Oakland's Pride.
We could
This
build
is a
another house
waypoint.
and make it cooking, or we could have this be shared and have this kind of
There's a little
research
colony
area
thing.
as well as a, you know, food.
You guys friendly or
along the
Holy
same
Nation?
path here.
Yeah.
So how else are we doing? Kif is working on getting some stone up. Hand is kind of working as an engineer right now because no one else is really conscious enough. We do thankfully have a lot of iron plates to spare, so I think we're going to be able to build up the research bench, get that going.
We're getting there, lads. Blister Hill on the horizon.
Little 4-pack of
I'm on normal speed, that's why.
Thankfully, the Holy Nation is taking care of some of the groups out and about in the world.
What the fuck are you doing up there?
So they're taking on some river raptors. They're cleaning up some of the...
Shit, I didn't take Mum's glue gun back.
Again, that's kind of why
Been there twice.
Building in this Holy Nation area, and you put up with some of the crap that they have, is because they kind of clean up the area for you.
Bob, see you, bud.
For a while.
Get over top.
I don't think these river raptors are going to come visit us. Hello? You guys coming in my house?
broker just paused as well.
I'm not too worried about a 4-stack. That should be something that we can handle ourselves. Hey, Doc.
Oh, this is a nice town.
Nice. Good to see you, Doc. Let's see. Crumble John's recovering. His arm is almost good to go. So
dude, fuck off with loading screens.
And yeah, I think we're going to just let our people come back to regaining consciousness for a bit before we start having them work on the farms again. I'm going to try to get everyone working back on the original processing idea. We do want to start some more research, so as soon as this goes live, I'll probably have Doc go back to doing the research. I'll take away the other jobs, and I will have him work on research on a couple of technologies, because some of the technologies only needed a research bench too, not necessarily a ton
fuck off.
So,
fuck
I'm
off.
uncomfortable with the amount of river raptors here. I may have to...
Oh shit, so fucking
because originally I said I didn't want to build any walls in this area because the walls at the lower levels are very weak. And the
I got plenty of dried food now.
Pretty easily. There is a mod
that I to go make my own base pile, don't you think?
It's called, I think it's the 3 times health for the gate. Basically, it makes
Or
your
is it
gate
well too
3
early
times
still?
stronger than it normally is. And I feel like it's not too bad of a.
I mean, you can try,
It's
mate.
not really a cheesy mod. I kind of
believe
get
in
the
you.
feeling that I kind of get the feeling that it's the
Is
way
there
it
any
should be. Because the
iron
gate
nearby?
shouldn't be
That's
your
a question.
strongest point. It should be your weakest point. It should be strong enough to hold off your attackers
Copper.
for a bit. But really, if we have any kind of a
no copper,
big
no iron.
group of enemies come by, they normally can take down the gate immediately. Now, I'm not worried about, I think that groups should be able to attack your gate, and they should be able to destroy it, but not without taking a good amount of damage from your defenses. Okay, Laura's back up and running, which is nice.
Oh, this
Why don't
place
we
got any
do-
good mines or out too?
Okay, why don't we do... Laura can
Fuck
go...
up, man. There's an iron mine there, but
She was working on copper here.
not good enough.
Let's have her continue to... Let's have her get iron instead of copper.
Copper
I don't
there.
think you really
It's
need
quite
iron
far.
or copper that early. You do for
Mm.
some of the early electronics, but we don't need it a ton right at this moment. Okay, Tobal's the bench is done here.
Now I got quite a bit of food. I might just go back to me.
Let's have Tobal transfer
Shit.
all these books over to Doc.
Where was it? Stack. I don't
And
remember.
Doc, we're gonna have you dump all these books into the research bench too. Shift
Holy
right
fuck.
click to get the stack as at a time.
Let's move, lads.
Oh, poor Tyler.
Move, you bastards.
Okay, so yeah, now we've
What
got our
lazy
research bench. I'm going to
bastards.
give Doc the standard job to work on this research bench, and we'll open the tech tree to see what things we have. So
starving
beds,
man-
for
hungry
example, I
man
think
is just
require
chilling.
a level 2
We're
research
going to
bench.
attack them.
I
Kick the
think
fucking
it wouldn't
asses.
be bad to start researching beds. So, in order to have beds, we need fabric.
Give him some steel
In
to
order
eat,
to have
pal.
fabric, we need to have the fabric
Eastern
manufacturing,
steel.
and we need to have cotton.
Yeah.
So we can. Oh, we also need to add some cotton to this. Who has the cotton? I think it's Hand. So let's add
Do,
2
do, do,
pieces of cotton to the bench.
do, 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 do,
Thank you, Hand.
Ooh, look at them green
go back
lands.
to
Luscious
tech.
green lands, bar.
Unlock cotton farming.
It's God's
I guess
country.
if the order of operations,
It's
it
Yorkshire,
should be
pal.
something like this, but that's fine. So we'll be able to unlock cotton farming. We'll start a cotton farm.
Is there out here to trade?
Small, and once we have that, we'll be able to
What's the
make
point in these
produce
farms?
cotton, or sorry, fabrics from that, and then we'll be able to place
Create
down some beds.
food.
They don't
And
even
that way we
fucking
can start
trade.
healing and recovering at our base instead of always having to go into town. What else are we interested in? I think I'd like this storage
Make your way
box
to stack,
here.
boys.
And this doesn't cost anything. This is all free. Just needs you just need the bench.
Oh, what the fuck? I did
So
not.
We'll add this to the queue.
Oh, what? What the
What
fuck
about
are you
training?
doing?
I wanted to look at maybe doing the
His
advanced
bar didn't even got
training,
any food on him.
but
He hadn't.
I'm not sure.
He said he would eat out a backpack though, wouldn't he?
The mod is the
Should do. I mean, you'll see if it
advanced
don't work if
training
he's starving or not.
And
If
what
we can
this
get
does
to
is
it.
it gives you a really like
pretty
a
hungry, but whatever.
one item.
You'll survive.
I'm trying to think of how to best
But
explain
now.
it here. It has one item, and you can choose variations of it when you're building it. I know that doesn't really make a lot of sense. It'll probably make more sense after we research it, but it lets you have
Hungry
one dummy
bandits. Should we go and kick their
research,
fucking
then it lets
ass.
you apply that dummy to different.
We could even get an
strengths,
army
different
on this shit.
attributes. So you can make that dummy a strength training dummy, or you can make it a melee attack dummy, or a melee defense dummy,
Love
or
and devotion, brother.
something that works with your dexterity.
I'll just focus on getting
katana,
rich
so-
for a
Good
bit.
thing
sorry,
about
the
these
katana's
lads
this
as
is
well
the
is
weapon of
if
choice.
you're
That's
starving, we give you
goes up
some
by when
nice
you use it to
food.
attack.
Did he?
We'll just go ahead and research a
Yeah.
couple things here.
Oh,
The
that is
Saints
cool.
guys, nicest guys in the world.
So the advanced training needs at least simple training dummies.
They just
You
don't
should
like
join the
women.
Training
cause
dummies, then we're
pal.
going to get better training dummies.
They don't
I
like
also
women and
wanna
they
get turret
hate
training.
people, freaks.
Okay, because I want to
Where the
start
fuck's he
having...
going? Is he really
Sounds
just
good,
gone
mate.
like...
Sounds good.
Oh, we're out of books for that. Let's also go ahead and research
What the
corpse
fuck are you doing, you
disposal.
knobsack?
It does
I'm back
seem
here,
to
but I don't know
be
like
so
why.
think
I don't know
wanna
what I'm
do books
fucking
yet.
doing.
And we already did wind. I think we did wind earlier.
Apart from just researching and
So
shit.
it wouldn't be bad to be able to create our own first aid kits, which I think are also used from cotton or
They get all
fabric.
soldiers I could from here.
But we'll wait on that because we need to go out and get some more books. And here we can start to craft some things. Looks like
Let's go to
basic
pub again.
weaponsmithing. We could start learning
See
how
if
to
we
make
can get
our own
some,
crossbow bolts, which would be
men's-
nice, but I don't think everyone's at
Keep
that
typing
level
that, do my edit.
of skill just yet to make that happen. Okay, so we've got our research done or ready to go for the next couple of minutes here. Poor Kif, he's like no working leg. Maybe I should just have Kif work right here and let somebody else who's more mobile work at the
He's a
mine.
merc,
I
but
think
looks
I'll do
at it.
that. We'll have We'll have Hand work at the stone mine. Got it. Crumblejohn, are you any better now? You are. Let's have
There's
you
no
come on
fucker even
in.
here, unless they're
You
upstairs.
build up enough to come home. Everyone else? Is everyone else okay?
Nope.
I really haven't checked everyone for a while to make sure that no one got any secret damage that I haven't seen. Okay, everyone's okay. Not recovered by any means. Jackson's awake now, too. Hello, Jackson. You're going to be stumbling around, so I think I'll also put you on the job to work on the stone processing. Maybe we'll do iron processing.
There's no like big
You're right there.
house on this place.
Why don't I put Lydia also on iron refining? So we've got 2 at the stone processor, 2 at the iron refinery.
That is, no.
We do have a stockpile of iron, which is fine, which is good. Laura's on the job to actually process, or to get the raw iron. Doc is researching.
Wants to join my clan.
Stumbling around here. I think when Crumblejohn gets back, I'm going to assign him temporarily to the farms, just so we can have.
Yeah, selling a ninja blade, pal.
Let's go ahead and have Tassilo do the farming.
Well, that's better than mine.
Then I'll give him the well job and the water tank, which means he'll try to make sure the farms have
attack bonus -4. I'd have an attack bonus, but actually swap them out.
To them, and if he can't do either
Wait till you see.
he'll start pulling water up and then storing
Swap
the
that Daikatana for
tank.
whatever fucking Nazi sword I have.
Okay, good. We're where we need to be. How about Beep? Are you still hidden? Okay,
He's gonna have a crossbow as well.
We just unlocked cotton farming, so let's go ahead and put down a cotton farm small. These are kind of all over the place. I guess I
should swap, shouldn't I?
Line them up. They're a little bit hard sometimes to keep all lined up and perfect, so we'll just throw them down wherever.
Swap
and we'll
for
have,
your horse chopper.
I think we do have an engineer.
Yeah, swap it for this ninja blade.
Ninja blade's a good starting weapons here.
The one person who can do
I'll
this.
just do it. I'm rich and young back
Ninja
and
blade
rich.
is slightly shitter than proper Eastern steel.
I don't want them to see Beep at all.
You wanna join my clan, boyo? Aye 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 aye! Fucking.
Getting rid of it.
Maybe I should
Wanna
make
just
a
get
bed
to
so
hog.
Beep can lay down like a
Oh,
It's not a
fair.
bad
like
weapon, it's
a
just too
simple
heavy.
sleeping bag or something like that. Okay, Tassilo, I also want you to do cotton, so I'm going to head and move cotton up as well. We do have, let's see, we've got green fruit, wheat straw storage. Let's go ahead and add in
9,000
the cotton storage, which is
gold.
kind
That
of
would
a
cover
container
us.
here. So whoever's the engineer will go get the required items right here and start working on that. Perfect. The technology is researching pretty quick, so that's nice.
Boom, another
to
bitch
see.
on my team.
What else can we do here?
How to make this bitch
Crumblejohn's
look
already back.
hot?
I'll tell you what.
Not be
why
bald for
don't-
starters. Oh my god.
Crumblejohn, why don't you?
These big
Why
jokes.
don't you head down to? Oh, I'll tell you what. We need to actually get.
Any of these bitches look remotely attractive.
Somebody has a
No,
bunch of
that
leather on them. Who was that? Doc.
Oh, proper
have 4 pieces
bug-eyed,
of leather,
man.
though.
She'd fit well with
I
Hive, I think.
Beep has some.
Anime hair. Apparently.
Let's do this. Let's have Crumblejohn trade.
Looks like
with
going for
Doc.
normal hairs, but whatever.
Sorry, trade with Hand.
That'll do.
You take the backpack.
I'm
then
not
you go
looking
trade
different.
with
She
Beep.
looks
Go
Asian,
pick up
pal.
all that leather
Sure.
that you just gathered.
Asian or
that
woman,
Beep
shit.
has.
Gecko. Let's do this.
And what else
Welcome to
have I
the team.
got here?
You can't even. I can't even get to do anything. Cause oh fuck.
Okay, go trade
Fuck.
with Doc and take his. Doc has a... Yeah, not too many, just a couple.
Show me your
That's
wares.
good enough. We'll send Crumblejohn into town to sell...
The horse
gas,
chopper.
and we'll see if we can't look for some new recruits. Again, we are looking for our basic laborers. We do need to start fleshing out the labor part of the fort, or the camp, whatever you want to call this.
Where do I
We'll
head,
have
pal?
people who... I mean, you know, again, this is supposed to be our combat-focused squad. So these are the
Anyway,
folks that I'm
pal,
going to be taking around.
depends how
probably
much you want to
except for-
die real quick.
Well, Doc, you know, I'm still
I'm
torn on
hoping to
Doc.
not die. I'm
It's
hoping
nice
to
have
build a
dedicated medic.
base.
However, a lot of people have
Then
suggested
Whatever you
can
do,
issue
pal,
a medic
don't, I mean do,
command
sorry,
everyone
go
in the squad
northwest.
and give them all their own med kit.
So
But
don't
I
go
do
northwest.
Like having
Okay.
the idea of a dedicated
What's
No,
medic.
don't
We'll see
go
how realistic
northwest.
that is and where we want to go with
Why?
that.
What's that up there?
Alright, let's take Crumblejohn into town. No, I don't think you're our
Free
food is your
companion?
friend. We're a little faster than you. Not always. Not always, but sometimes.
Gecko. Train.
Nope.
Oh,
Train.
you're trying
Of course, I wasn't paying too
to
much
give up
attention.
food, pal.
Why are they?
coming
Those
from
guys
Fox
haven't even got a
Patrol?
fucking info
Well,
yet.
you are just patrolling, which is a nice change of pace.
I'm not. I'm just trying to
But I
cut
really
down,
want to
make
grab
sure I
a
eat
couple
and
more
shit.
books so I can research the turrets. I want to have a nice set of turrets to
I'm just a
defend
food
against.
to
I mean,
eat better.
they're not 100% foolproof, and they're not going to completely destroy a squad of raptors. However, they which is enough to buy
Nice.
3 really crappy people, or
Nice.
1 or 2 really good people. We'll see.
Anyway,
Let's
these
see
guys are
who else
fucking
is here.
slacking. What the fuck?
Anybody in the bar that wants to join up?
Yeah, and that
I
guy
see a
sucks
couple.
dick. Bored. Mining.
Inu and Rin. Oh look, it's a Rin Mark II. It's funny because I think by re-importing the world, we've
Where
made
the
another
fuck's my
copy
backpack?
of most of the NPCs that start there, so most of the recruitable NPCs,
Yeah.
so that's a side effect of that. But I do like,
Your backpack
I
can
do
just
like
disappear?
The mod, the Citizens mod,
On the floor?
looks, it just adds
you
a little
drop
bit of,
it,
well, it's
you
a
should
little
be able
late
to.
right now,
I
but
put it
during
on
the day,
floor
it really
down
does
here,
add
it's
some
gone.
liveliness to the town.
We're in the middle of the fucking floor.
Let's see who else we
I guess
have in
it's
all these
just
bars.
someone's nicked it or something.
Is that Griffin? I think this is Griffin, guys.
Interesting.
Griffin is
Weren't too expensive.
a really, for early game, he's pretty strong. He is a fighter.
Okay, lagger.
He's got some kind of a background here.
See, I'd just build in
He wants 9,000
my current base, but it's just fucking not safe.
There's a way, I thought there's a way to get him for free, though.
Makeshift walls needs 2 bucks. Let's go get some bucks. Oh, what the fuck?
Is it a difference in this?
I don't know if it
crazy,
needs
like,
3
how
bucks
this
or
has
2.
parentheses and this has brackets?
Oh, fuck off.
I really don't want to pay all that money for him.
Shit, I
I
just
think I'm
bought a
gonna
load
try
of
to hire
max
someone else
and
then see if we
whatever.
can come
Spent
back
all my
and
money
get
on that
Griffin.
shit. So you need it anyway.
Engineer, we don't really need an engineer. I kind of just need some basic recruits here. This is a dock, I think, is dressed like a dock is. Let's go back into the bar and look at maybe Rin Mark II. There's another bar right across the street we'll go to over here as well. Let's hop home
Fabric manufacturer.
real quick to make sure. Oh, nice.
I am
The
pleased to
Paladins
prove
are
stone
doing us a
mining.
favor and cleaning up some of the trash. I want to show you how
Basic weapons.
some really neat tools and automation work.
Small
So as
house.
soon as we unlock the current technology, which is storage boxes crafting, I'm going to show you how you can use your automation settings or your jobs to basically go clean up some of the trash that's around your base and build up a decent stockpile, especially in this area where there's lots and lots of these river raptors, which have really decent leather. Okay, Tasillo, you're still working there. Crumble John, you're back in the new bar. Yep. And nobody at all in this bar. So let's go back into where the
Whatever.
the second Rin was.
I just hate I have to do all
Let's
this
see
in
if we can
town
pick
to get
up
close to food.
Inu. Sure. You're welcome to escape with us, but we're not gonna escape anywhere. Okay, so let's I don't know, let's maybe Terra. You look fine as is. We'll leave everything the same. And we could get another person here, which is this other Rin.
I
Right?
think, yeah, he's not really eating out of that guy's
Let's
backpack.
grab Rin point 2 here. And
Get him to fucking trade each
call
other.
her Run. So we won't get her confused with Rin. Okay, got it. So we got these two. Let's go back over
Should
to this
this
bar.
nigga some
Let's see if we can
foods.
manage to get
Okay,
Griffin
that
without
disappeared or did it
paying
straight here?
for all that money. Are we being attacked? We are being attacked by a bunch of random
There we go.
hungry bandits. Why don't we just set our peak
Why is he mining from there?
block right
How's
now?
that even a thing?
Oh, they're not attacking us. Never mind. Okay, that's fine.
Huh.
So we're fine
Okay.
there. Let's set Crumble John to talk
Mine
to
across
Griffin.
map.
Now I want to hire you. It says you have 9,000 cats, so it gives us the option to hire him.
I'm sending
We actually
Gecko
don't.
out.
We have
Scouting for a base.
300. We didn't spend a single dime. And we just got Griffin for free.
Hungry
I think
scavengers
this
coming
is-
here,
yeah,
pal.
This has to be some kind of weird bug.
Your food is
There
ours
are
now.
supposed
Your
to be
food's
some
ours now.
free NPCs that you just get out in the world.
So we're gonna get stuck in on
The
these
fact that
bandits.
It said we paid 9,000 and nothing happened. I'm guessing that's either a bug or it's either a bug or an Easter egg or a little bit of A, a little bit of B. Okay, so we'll have this new group run home, and we will have
Who the fuck are you talking to?
a couple
Free.
new laborers join the group.
Lost drone. The robot's gonna get stuck
We'll
in.
start
pal.
organizing the squads here in just a bit too, just to make things
Oh,
a little
wow.
bit easier to differentiate. Okay, so do we have that next level of technology research? We do. Let's put down.
Fuck it, me and boys are coming
let's put
in.
down the skin
The guards have seen him.
barrel, and I want to show you
How the fuck do I
this
attack
works.
him?
So we've got the skins barrel. Where's
I
Han?
can't seem to attack
Han's
him.
gonna come over here and build this real quick. I hope. Excellent.
You have to hold on him or?
So, who's
Attack
fast
unprovoked,
and not
do we?
doing much? Tassilo is kind of
Get
like
stuck
that.
in.
That's fine.
Oh, what?
How's
Someone got a
this
cheap
storing
shot.
stuff?
Nice.
You should be hauling to the water tank.
Help
You
guards.
have- oh, you might not have enough inventory space?
Oh shit.
That was it. He didn't have enough inventory
Hobbs
space.
and
to
finger
actually
here. Hobbs just runs in and don't
take
give a fuck.
these take the water and drop
Stuck
it
in
off
boys.
into
We fighting that drone? Oh, no, we
the
not.
water tank.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so that fixed that.
Yeah, fucking
And
team
is
up on
almost
this
done
bitch.
building this. Perfect. So I want to show you this. So if I shift right click on the skins, it gives us this hauling to storage skins job. I think. I wonder how that is. Is it?
No, we're taking them
right
shit,
click when
really.
The animal is dead.
Just checking the
Forage
batons.
animals. Let's see if we can do this. Foraging animals, hauling to storage skins. There we go. That triggered it. He has to have room in his inventory. What he should do is he's going to kind of have an animation for a bit, and then harvest
Well, I'm just gonna heal
whatever
this unless
goods
she gets
come
back
from that
there.
animal. So he's going to run around.
Why is he
I
not
hope doesn't get
helping?
terribly too far. Are you literally like, where on earth are you going?
He even got a medkit.
Yeah,
I
it's
hope he
not
has.
the best
Yes.
command in the world. I think they go a little crazy on their radius. How far out are you going, dude?
Ah shit. Didn't mean to trade.
Alright, Tassilo,
Stop.
we're with you, buddy, till the end. Wherever you plan on going to forage animals.
Okay, why the fuck?
He just foraged something in the middle of nowhere? Or-
First
oh, yeah,
aid,
he did.
bitch.
There must be
There
a
you go.
pack of, yeah, there is a pack of, something or others down here. I don't know if it's dogs or if it was river raptors. Okay,
Patch
so
her
a
up.
bunch of river raptors we didn't even see. But what he's going to do is he's going to continue to go around and harvest all these animals.
Right.
When he runs
Do your
out of
actual job
inventory
now,
space,
Gecko.
he's going to drop them in that
Me,
skins
continue
chest. He might do it
researching.
now, or he might loop around. We'll see. Okay, so right there, he dropped 3 skins off, and he's going to go back and harvest some more animals. So this is a
Wait,
great
where the
way,
fuck's that bitch?
especially if you're in an area that has a lot of
Hungry bandit. There's another one alive,
you know,
pal.
meat-producing animals or leather-producing animals. It's a great way to automate some of the cleanup
Shit, it's
process.
probably chasing me.
And
Oh, no,
now
he's
we're
carrying
gonna
it
have a
on his
nice
body-
build-up,
back. I didn't
build-up
notice that.
stockpile of leather that we can then take into town whenever we feel like it. Okay,
So should we
a
scout
couple
in the
more people
green
are
ones?
waking up here. We've got Wing, Tobal up.
The holy farms count
Alex
as
is
like
still down, and Jade is still down, and
a base that you can't build
Stone's
close
about
to.
to come back up. He's at -1, -1, and -4. So these are all going to come back up pretty quickly.
I want to know how far away
So
we can
how are
build
doing
from
on
here.
crops? I know we had a rough time of everything because we, did lose a lot of crops to the river raptor invasion. We do have to keep an eye on that because they can come out of nowhere
Eye in there.
and start messing with our crops again. I don't think though this time that I'm going to try to do any kind of fighting until I manage to unlock crossbows, or sorry, the defensive turrets. So who had all the goodies? Crumblejohn had all the books, so let's have him go to the research bench. And you're going to dump off all the books that you just got, and we'll go back into the tech tree and look at defense.
Might build around here on this rock area. If there's a
For the moment, that's all I'm
any
going to get. I'm not
resource?
going to get the upgraded turret strings just yet.
gather all that
What else
matters.
do we have? Did you learn? Okay, you're researching the training dummies. So right
Kinda
now,
doubt it.
under interior, oh, there's actually a thing for it. So training dummy.
Oh shit.
It's a Mark 1 training dummy. And what it says is
Starving
it will let
wankers.
you train
Oh, escape
beginners to their
servants.
melee attacks
Holy
at
Nation
5.
outlaws, aren't they gonna go for me?
So we're going to see the comparison of the other training dummies here in just a few minutes. Hey, Stone's back up. Welcome back to the party, Stone. You have a book on you. Let's go ahead and have you drop that off before we forget about it. So there's a lot of stuff we want to do. We want to continue to expand our base. We want to keep researching things, but of course research costs money. So
Small
for
eye.
us, I think that's going to be continuing to send out exploration parties and keep fighting as we
Copper
go.
over there. Is copper more important than iron, or?
Beef is now in our main squad. I want to add the brains,
For building,
and
not
as someone
really, no.
suggested,
But
the bronze as well.
it's specialised.
And
It's
we will
worth
put our
more.
new recruits, Run and Tara, in the bronze category. We'll put Doc as the brains for the moment, because he's kind of doing our research. And where are we here? We've got everyone roughly up.
It's copper here, but there's no. I don't think there's what else.
Who would not fit in the unyielding? We've got 7, 10. And I'm doing
Iron. Oh, we ain't got any iron nearby. That's a problem. Got copper as fuck,
Who's
but
not
no
close
iron.
up on strength, I guess I should say.
There's iron round
You
here.
want to make sure everyone's relatively close on strength.
Yeah, iron round here.
Beef
So.
is going to be what? What can Beef do? He's
You think this is a shit place to build?
He's also. I guess we could put Beef in the
We already built.
bronze
I
category.
know. I didn't really give it much thought. This is near a town.
He does have some decent laboring skill, but again,
good town.
unfortunately, he's not going to be able to do much
Hometown.
outside in our camp. However, we might be able to lock him inside of a building and have him do something repeatedly, like.
I don't know if I can build it,
you know,
so I don't know why I'm
process
even
cotton or
speaking
something
about
like
it.
that.
Yeah, I can.
How's our leather doing? Nice, that's stacking up quite nicely. I think this is going to be a very
You already
useful
built me.
job because we'll start stacking up on a trade resource that we can send out into the world and make some money with. Who else is not too great? Shrike is okay. Shrike's not really at our level though yet in terms of strength. Now, I could do another
Not very good stone
bout of
in my
training
area.
with her, but I kind of want everyone as is. Like everyone's for the most part that is in our normal squad has a really high strength, except for Stone. That's right, Stone was new, right? And Stone, I think, was a turret person. Yeah, he was. So Stone has to go into the bronze category. Now we could even make Stone our new
Can't I place this shit?
scientist.
There we go.
I mean, he has no science right now, but he can get there over time. And that way, when we take Doc with us out and about in the world, someone's still doing research. But everyone else has decent strength and okay. I mean, it's not nothing to write home about, but they have good base stats. Again, all these are negative right now because we're so damaged and we're so injured. Oh, Rin also. That's another problem we're gonna have to deal with. Or maybe Rin becomes our scientist because now I think. Can I give her a job at all? Can she just stand still? No, she can't. I think we're going to have to give her the job of a scientist and then lock that door behind her so that no one comes in to see her peg leg. I wonder if there's any legs that wind up...
Fuck's she going?
I wonder if there's any kind of...
Will this be on map at your outpost,
yeah.
yeah?
Give someone that doesn't trigger the Holy Nation ragey response. It's going to be a tough one. We'll keep Rin in the
Rapture,
squad for
pal.
now because
Rapture
she's been with us
farms.
for quite a while now. Griffin already came to the party with some strength. He also has a med kit.
Farming,
and one
vegetable
cleaver.
farm.
I'm not really too worried
Medium
about
veggie farm,
standardizing
pal.
everyone's equipment just yet. As long as everyone
It's not
has
best for our land, but
something
whatever.
to use at this point, I'm going to be
Oh,
pretty
it is, I
happy
believe.
about
It's
it.
just desert shit.
We do need to
Only
get Lydia
25
an
green
actual
fruits, that's
weapon,
alright.
not a
Shit, I didn't confirm.
not a crossbow. I want everyone to have to defend themselves melee if it comes to it. Shrike also needs a weapon. Although we can work on getting people up in martial arts, and I do want to try to explore that for fun. We might even have a day where we just dress up our squad and go out with no weapons and just go beat the crap out of everyone. But part of that all stems from having a nice base of operations.
5
to
building
work
material for that shit.
from. So our tech tree is almost finished all the way through. We did actually get that advanced training dummy. So this is the training dummy Mark II. I think this is still the base training dummy that comes with the game. It requires good for rookies to train up their melee attack skill. I think the mod
Expensive.
that I'm talking about, the mod that I added, comes into play a little bit later on.
Do we have to bring like a shitload of
Here's the weight training
building
bench
materials
that I
over?
wanna unlock.
This is stone mine.
Yeah, I think it's going to show up when we
That's
get to
it,
the
building
tech level
materials.
3.
So, Rob,
I believe. I'm not 100% sure, but I want to say that it
You,
is
pal,
it's a
go
pretty
over there.
strong reward, or it's a pretty strong, how do I say that?
need a back. Need
ability
hobs to
or
like
training
buy loads of shit.
tool. It's a very powerful training tool, so I think they make you work for it just a bit, the mod creator, so it's not that cheesy. Okay, so
I can't see me
everyone's
fucking.
kind of working on some jobs.
Is that
We've
it?
got a lot of
Jeez.
people processing iron, processing stone.
The fuck,
We've
bitch.
got our farm. Actually, maybe I should give that job, the job of harvesting critters, to someone else because Tassilo's out and about over here. Who did you aggro to, Scylla? Don't see anybody. His icon was red for a second there, so he's aggroing somebody. Oh, it looks like it's his bone dog in the water. That's fine. He should be able to get home before that becomes a problem. Wow, you really go far out here. Do your harvesting. Oh, no. We don't want to do that. Tell you what, let's have you go back to base, and if it's still chasing you, we'll have everyone else join in real quick to fight this animal, and we'll go from there. I'm probably going to rearrange how everyone is assigned which jobs they have at the moment.
Sure.
You no longer being chased? If I look away, I don't see the flashing red, so I think he's okay now. So why don't I bring you back to Silo? And I'm going to take away that job that was for, I'm just going to take away everything. Let's take a look at our stats. I've not been paying attention too much to what everyone's
Fat bar, you fetch some
skills
more
are.
building supplies.
We have a lot of good laboring. No one is really already good at farming. I think I'm going to keep the farming in the bronze category.
Oh, I need 25 of
That way
those
someone
fucking
always
things, I forgot
farming
about
even when
that.
we
Shit.
group. So we'll have stone.
Go buy a backpack.
What do we do here? Let's have stone do that.
Since
Let's have
the game
stone take
fucking
over
lost
as
my one.
the farmer. I'll take away the engineering
That'll get you some mining.
job. That's how it should look. Who's the best engineer of the group? Do we want to have it stay as stone? He's only at 4. Let's go ahead and have... We don't have anything to actually assign the engineer job yet. Let's build something new. What can we build down here? We can do the crafting. We can do the fabric loom. Let's do that. Let's go ahead and put the fabric loom off to the side.
Why is he moving about? Job's off, dude. Stop. What the fuck?
Carefully. Okay, right there.
Ah, shit. They're
And let's
800.
also put a storage down for
Do need it,
fabrics
so fuck
right
it.
behind it. That's where the fabrics are going to go after they process it. It'll turn into fabrics right there.
The guy weren't
We
banging
also
that
wanna
ship,
look at
submarine.
cooking at some point. Maybe I should put
Right, I
down
got
a new building.
1.2, and I need...
We've got plenty of building
I
materials.
need to go buy
stocked
some of
up.
them green fruit shit.
Let's go ahead and do that. Let's put down another. Actually,
Yeah,
can we
veggie
purchase
farm
that
green.
medium building. This costs 6 books, so I don't want to use this right now. I want to save some of our books for later on. So let's go ahead and put down another storm house, and we'll call this is our cooking. This is gonna be our cooking house. Where's the door at? Can't quite see it. Okay, there it is. So we'll put this right in front of all of our farms. That should be a big enough gap for people to come out. We'll give Rin
Obviously start building dickheads.
run the job of engineer for the moment. And now the nice thing though, as you advance your technology, you do get upgraded versions of these basic processors, and you actually will eventually get a powered processor, and you'll get one so advanced that it requires fewer and fewer people to operate. So that's kind of a mid to late game goal. So for the moment, it's more efficient to have 3 people working on these at a time. So I do tend to use my base combat squad as a group who can do some manual labor.
Money my squad.
Everyone's finally healed up and together, which is nice. Let's go ahead and make sure everyone's on the same settings. I'm going to take all the settings off for the second, and I'll reissue jobs out. I want to take a look at some gear.
Don't want building materials, I just bought like...
all squared away on gear as well.
What?
Rin, I do have
What's
to
that
move
say?
out of the squad.
Iron
You're
plates. Fucking cool that.
You're no longer functional for us at the moment. So farewell to Rin.
Someone brought some iron plates, didn't he? Or did I not bring enough?
And
Where's Bard? Where's here? Shit.
And Griffin. Okay. Let's have
That's
the whole
fun.
squad. Everyone's on the same jobs, right? Okay, so everyone's at this basic level. So we'll turn jobs on for everyone. I don't think anyone is super... Other than maybe medic.
stones,
Remember,
get that
Trouble had to
built.
heal himself originally, so he was pretty high in the medic skill. Doc is in his own squad now, so he's not there. Everyone else just has general good laboring abilities, which is fine. So we don't really have to worry about where we assign people at the moment. Real quick as well, let me go ahead so I don't get mixed up. We'll drag Diana out of the squad and then back in to put her at the end. Okay, so Trouble has 1 arm. I don't think he can actually do stuff, can he? Oh, he can process. Can he actually... Okay, cool. He can mine as well. So we'll add Jackson and Kif. Let's see, Lake. You know what? They're going to heal up eventually. So we'll give them that same job. So operating the iron resource.
Green
and then
fruit still.
taking that
Oh, shit.
iron resource
The guy
storage
walks through. Fuck off.
to Silo and Lydia, you're going to have the stone extraction job. Crumble John, you've got a backpack. Let's go ahead and give that to maybe Stone. Since Stone is in the
Rob
other Stone
is...
actually
He has
does or
nothing
does
to
not have
go
a backpack. Where's
grab
Stone
some... Ah, now we need someone with a backpack on.
at? Okay, so Stone can have the nice trader backpack for the moment. So Crumble John and Wing and Jade, let's all have you process Stone. Alice, Laura, Shrike, you're going to process the iron, and Griffin, you're going to mine and haul copper.
Yeah,
Okay,
pal.
copper's not too special at the moment. We will need copper to make things like
Nice
some of
door.
like the wind generator, for
You
example.
think
We'll need raw copper in order to make the wind generator. So not a bad thing to have a stockpile up early on. Okay, guys, so our groups are back up and running, and they're not healed up yet. No, they're not completely safe yet. But we're
Hobbs.
getting there. Our crops are coming back in.
Go back to
We
B.
have to find a good solution to defending the crops, but for the moment,
Bard's
I think
still
it's
working
going
on
to
that.
involve kiting, having everyone on passive, and kiting the intruding
Oh, I
group
need 2 more green fruits.
around
No
and
way.
away from us. Hopefully, the Holy Nation will be around.
Easy
Beep,
enough, I guess.
unfortunately, is still stuck on the roof because Beep is just hated by everyone. I might
Free
mess
people
around
can mine
later
that shit, eh?
and change up who's doing the research here. So Run, sorry, is our, that's not going to get confusing at all. I should have changed their hair, shouldn't I? Run and Rin. Run is doing engineering. Rin is doing
Walls are only 1 building material.
operating
Okay, that's
machine.
cool.
What do they even have you doing?
Hobbs is already there,
Oh, that's right, you're
Jesus.
just broken. We'll put Rin inside for the moment.
Right, I need
Figure
2
out what to do
green
with Rin
fruits.
at some point. We'll probably get her a leg. And really, she could do the same thing, I guess, Tobal does. When we come back to Holy Nation territory, she could take her leg off, and we'll carry her.
Show me what
And
you
once she
got.
goes out and about in the world, we might use her to fight still. But we still have to go find a leg for her.
2 green
Stone,
fruits.
you're doing farming. Tara, what could you do that no one is doing yet? I guess you
Iron
could take over
plates.
this foraging job. I don't think we gave anyone else the foraging job after we took it away from Tassilo. And you have a decent amount of inventory space, so she'll continue to forage.
3 iron
we
plates.
also could do the same thing with meat.
That's probably just check.
Just that the meat, there's not really any animals right now that give raw meat. But we'll put that box barrel down just in case something else, like bone dogs.
Spent all my
come
cheddar
along.
on
There
that.
are bone dogs out there. So we
Well,
can put
I
that
got a choice
down.
too.
We are building our second building over there, our second house. Do we have our? We don't have anything under
Ooh.
defense yet.
What?
So we don't have anything to
Golden
put for the
fortress.
turrets. Lots of storage options, which
Can
I
I,
like
like-
a lot. But we're getting there, guys. We're definitely getting there. Hopefully, we won't have any more.
I don't know how
from
steep
the
these mountains actually are.
river raptors, and if we do, it'll be a quick distraction. I can get them over to a group of paladins who will kill them for us, or we'll tear them down with ranged weapons. We also could look into possibly getting everyone a basic katana or a one-handed weapon, so everyone has the weapon 2 slot filled, and then giving everyone that crossbow, building out a crossbow for everyone, so that everyone has a weapon in that weapon slot. I don't know. Again, that doing the crossbow stuff was a little difficult because of all the friendly fire. However, because of the way you can have everyone follow each other in caravan mode,
Let's see.
I think if we did
Where
something
do I-
like, well, I don't want to do it yet, but if
We'll
we had
have some
everyone
building
following
materials
Diana in
soon.
caravan mode, they would be nice and lined up.
Just need to finish
So we
that
might
shit.
experiment with that a bit, but I think in the next couple episodes, it will be focused on base building. We are going to get and make sure that our base is set up and
This Hobbs are
comfortable,
going right way there.
and
What
we
the
have our
fuck?
first couple batches of food coming in, and we
Where's he
want to be
going?
able to
Oh, he's going copper
build
mining for
our
some reason.
next building. Who's
Shit.
our engineer? What are you up to? Oh, you're just really bad at engineering. You're just a brand new engineer, so it's taking her a long time to build this. That's fine. She'll build that skill up over time.
The storm.
Yeah, but I think we're okay. We're going to continue to look for recruits. I will send, probably not next episode, but probably the episode after that, we're going to send our main group out to start fighting again. We want to get this group back getting some experience, get them making some money, and this time I think we have the numbers and the skill to take on our own first big group of enemies all one-on-one. So that would be a nice, fun option for us as well. And before I forget, let's also assign Tara to doing this. Store things to the meat bin. And before we go, let's take a look at Diana. Diana is getting stronger every day. She's at 0.61 multiplier, so she's still not at the elder stage of where bone dogs are, and they become very, very strong. But she is definitely getting there. Who are you guys? Oh, do we have these traders? Is this an event?
Farm is done,
It's
but I
not an
don't know.
event. Sometimes these
How you get
traders
someone to
come
farm?
through. Ooh. I don't know if we're going to be able to afford anything. Hey, before we go,
Water.
since this is right here, who's really fast? Tara.
Oh.
Go talk to these beast traders. I want to see if we can maybe snag
Build a well. Is
decent
that
burden
something
from you.
possible?
like one of these pack bowls.
5
You can
building
get another
materials.
version of Tiny.
Too close to another building.
Show me
What's
what
that
you
mean?
got. We've got more bone dogs. Do we have
Your
any
wells
pack
has to be in the
bowls?
middle of nowhere or what?
Dang it, we really don't. Oh, we can afford this though. It's just under
Huh?
our limit. Let's go ahead and get
60%
another
in
pack
bad
bowl.
for
Saying I
And
can't
this
play, it's
time
too
we
close to
will
another
try not
building.
let die. And in honor of
Mine's
Tiny,
V5.
we'll name this one Tiny 2.
Alright, let's let me
So Tiny 2 is our new bull, and we'll go ahead and equip it with the. Or actually, I wonder if it comes with. Okay, it doesn't come with anything. So we'll. Who has that?
What's Gecko doing? What's Rob
Who
doing?
you guys
here?
have the.
Food's gonna be an issue.
Okay, Doc.
Mission
Doc
Hobbs to get
Tiny
some
2.
water.
Go ahead and trade Tiny 2. There we go. Tiny 2 is now ready to bring all of
some
our
water, pal.
burdens to bear. So this is perfect. We will eventually
Start
make
making
use
my
of
own
this.
building
We'll do some
materials.
trading runs. That might be a nice thing to do with just a couple of people, because we could do a nice safe route between maybe Blister Hill, Stack, down to Squint. That's not exactly the safest area here, but it's not horrible. It just depends on how fast Tiny becomes. Okay, thank you so much
Copper's
for
around
joining
here,
me
it's
for
quite
this
far,
episode of
but
Kenshi. I do appreciate it, and if you have any questions, as always, please leave them in
not a million
the
miles away.
comment area below. Otherwise, I look forward to seeing you.
Can I
in
build
the
a
next
fucking
episode.
copper chest right there, I wonder? Rapture Farms.
Hello and welcome back to another Kenshi episode, and we're back at our outpost of redemption. Everyone
working engineering
kind of
this shit.
recovering from their bruises. They're still fairly
Still taking
wounded.
piss to build
We have
these
quite a lot of people with a
materials.
lot of damage here, but it is healed up, or rather, it's patched up. So it's going to take just a little bit for everything to heal back to normal. But it
Hobbs
doesn't
like just teleports
stop
over
everyone
there.
from working. We also just picked up a new pack mule here. We have a someone mentioned recently, and it's something that I didn't realize. There's a difference between the wild bull and the domesticated bull. So it's something I need to check on next time we go looking for a creature to buy. The wild bull is going to be doing more damage,
It's not-
more strength.
It's not exactly
It's a
pumping
lot
out building
tougher
material here.
than the domesticated bull. So that's something to keep an eye on in the future.
Today's a glorious day.
We did a little bit
Oh,
of
my guys are
reorganizing
just walked
last
in.
episode. I have some
Hi,
people
guys.
working on jobs.
Good job, it's you
And I
fuckers.
cleaned that up a bit. So, poor Kip,
Gonna speak to
you'll be healed up eventually. I wonder if we can get someone to... Let's find Doc. Doc, where did you go, friend? Oh, right in front of me, and I completely missed it. Let's see if you can... Who has the splint kit? Alright. Tobo, go trade with Doc real quick. Wrong button. And
They're
I'm gonna see if
attacking
we
me,
can
pal. I
splint
did
that
something wrong.
leg to improve the movement anymore. I can't remember if it's
When's the last auto save?
only when the leg is completely not working.
5
Like if
minutes
it was
ago.
Go
kind
on,
of like
pal.
an oh,
What
you
did
are
I-
doing something to
I
it.
probably missed some shit out.
So you can see that's actually going back. I think. Hang on, let's see what we do. I need you to turn your job
Alright,
off.
all
I
that
don't
shit,
want you to walk away
all
from
that
this.
fucking thing you're making. That's
Is
5
this as
minutes,
good as you can
really.
get it? It seems like it. Okay, so you're still limping, but you're a little bit faster. So splinting does in fact help you out a bit.
This
It
guy's
gives
already got
you
stuff here.
some normal activity.
Why would they do that
attacking
shit to
your
me?
leg when there
I'm
wasn't
one of their
before.
boys.
Okay, so these guys are just beating up. A little worried there that they were beating up our Beep, but I think Beep is still hiding upstairs. He's hiding from the evils of
Told him you hate you, know
the
me.
Holy
Wait.
Paladin Order. Tara is busy
Probably
skinning
did.
all the
I
animals
see.
around that are dead,
Catch some.
so we can sell them later on for
never
a
found
good
bar.
amount of money. Good, nothing crazy to write home about, but enough to help us out. So this episode, there's a couple things we've got and we want to do long term.
Oh, is that right?
We obviously want to keep researching.
Why is he
and expanding
talking?
The base. We do want to get a nice start of crops in, because really, again, the whole point of this base, before I got distracted and started getting killed and beaten up by a bunch of river raptors, was to have an outpost where we could get a little bit of food built up and get a little bit of a safe resting spot. So just to start out and make sure where everyone has a place to go, everyone has some food. So that's what we want to build up to. I could do some trading runs in the meantime. We don't really have a lot of cats at the moment, so I might wait until... Oh, you know what we might be able to... No, they're going to do it on their own. I was going to say we could probably have the Holy Nation
Can I get away with not having a wall for a
fight
bit?
here, but they're doing it all on their own.
Don't think it will matter.
We'll fight here.
Why?
Hey, you know what?
Then stop
Go
little
help
shit
Diana.
if you
Come
can
on,
get in.
Diana. Get over here before the fight's over with. Too late. It's over with. But this is nice because
No, really.
who was doing this? Tara? Wasn't it Tara doing...
Surely.
Are you
it
not
was.
foraging over here? Interesting. Well, that's a bummer. Maybe there's a range on it. Oh, there she goes. So hopefully Tara will start foraging and getting all... Like, look at this is going to be quite a lot of leather. We don't want to right-click on and do this all ourselves. That's why these automatic orders are very nice. Alright, so what's the state of everything? Everyone's processing. Everyone's... we are having another building get built up here. We're just a couple of building materials short, which should be coming up here soon. I think this was going to be our cooking building, while this one's kind of more of our research building. There were a couple comments about Rin, and I know that the most efficient thing to do with Rin, honestly, is probably just dismiss her at this point. Take her gear and dismiss her. Since she does have some experience with us, though, I would like to see if there's a way we can find a good spot for her. Whether that means we have to kind of, you know, carry her around a bit and take her between all these different places we go to, or if we just have to stick her in a building later on. It kind of depends. Let's put in some cooking materials. We need to have a cooking stove. And we'll tuck this in on the corner here. We'll have a cooking bench thing here, cooking stove right there. I'll do a grain silo. Grain silo has to go outside, and it has to be manually worked until you uncover the technology to do it automatically. We'll put that... Actually, I'm going to move it away from the building. Sometimes
Help lads, get it built.
A little bit weird, and people get stuck.
Dun dun dun.
This is going to require power, so we need to
Shit
for the
off.
first time look at getting power in our base, and a bread oven. And
Everyone get to it. Build these fucking building materials.
So, bread oven is going to...
Oh, that needs a lot of water.
Flour that we get from grinding wheat straw into
Jeez.
straw flour.
That's why you need a well
And
then.
we'll also want a bit of storage in this area, so we want a food store.
It's like not even going up the output.
And this will just
Hoping
be
it gets to a
somewhere
certain
people
point
can
where it starts
grab
going up.
food and do their own thing.
What am I in a little town and I'm just fucking struggles to even get food.
Advanced training dummies that I think I'm looking for, we might be able to find those from just a normal vendor who sells them. So thank you so much for that tip. I will take a look at that and when we're in town and see how much those are going to cost us.
A lot of work
We'll
for a
be able
building
to
thing.
have
Is that,
everyone go, you know, kind of get their own food.
is it
Whenever
engineering?
they need it. I might put a bread basket down.
No.
I don't think it's as important. I think the bread will automatically get taken somewhere else, but just for fun, we'll do that anyways.
Operating
What else can
machine.
we do right now? We can't do much in training. We wanted to build a
Low
DJ.
labouring.
That's going to cost us iron plates and copper, which we have. We'll put that back here behind the building. We could even run a corpse furnace to keep our base nice and clean. It does use some power. I think it only uses power when it's working, though. We'll put that over here and see if we actually use it much at all. Weight bench. That's actually not a bad idea. Why don't we put a couple weight benches here along the top? What does this require? Steel bars. We are not able to process steel bars just yet. It's not too hard to get to.
Should be prioritising the well, really.
At that point yet. Let's also put, this is just iron plates. Let's put a couple here. That went weird. Okay, can I lock in? I like to have it snap to this spot here. You're not gonna let me put this right in the corner? Okay.
I need to go get more money. More shit again. Iron, copper and shit.
Don't fight me, game. And one more here. I like the corners. They just tend to give you the most visual area here, most coverage. And we'll put one in the back just in case we have to shoot anybody running away from our base. That is going to use a lot of iron plates, but we can afford it. So everything I had there, all had its blueprints down. And as soon as I hit confirm, it basically made the wire mesh for everything. So now, Rin...
Just let me do that.
Run
Where's
is
this
our
fucking
engineer.
gun?
Run's going to be going around like crazy.
Hungry bandits. They're going to try getting my shit
off.
off. They're kind of far away.
All these different requests. Dinah, what are you up to? You're looking for food? Do we not have food for you? I really haven't been paying attention to the food situation in a while. I think we can just get somebody who has a backpack to maybe give you some food.
Why isn't Natalie doing it?
Well, you actually should be able to get it from Doc. So maybe that'll happen after a bit.
So why are they not like doing that shit?
You really actually should be getting fed here, which is a bit weird because we have this setting to feed animals. So whenever someone has it in their pack, although someone may mention they might have to be in the same squad. That's a good point. And actually we can test that. Yep, sure enough. Excellent. So if you're looking for people to feed each other or feed animals, they do have to be in the same squad. Again, thank you so much for that tip. I'm learning, like I've been playing this game for, 500 hours, but I still learn so much because everyone has, tried something different and, tried a different approach. So it's pretty awesome. What else are we going to do here? We've got... Tara is still getting all that material. I think after Tara finishes this run of leather, I'd like to have her go into town. Not her per se, but have her go with someone. Sorry, have our Tiny 2 go with someone. You're actually looking for crops again, so they're out hunting for crops. Let's have Diana do a one-on-one. I think Diana's pretty tough these days. Let's see what you can do. Are any of our turrets done? None of our turrets are done yet. Come on, Diana, I believe in you. Let's go. Let's see what you got here. See, she's off passive. This one's already kind of injured. I think it looks pretty bloody. Come on, Diana, one-shot it. Two-shot it?
See if they're mine automatically.
Nice with the attack on the back there. Everyone else came to help because no one's on passive right now, so everyone was going to defend Diana.
Oh, damn it.
That's fine. We do have to keep an eye on more river raptors, but it should be much more manageable now that our spawns are working properly because the Holy Nation
Dude, some guys in my base.
really does
Dust
keep
bandits just in my base.
everything fairly cleaned up. So that you saw
What
that
they doing?
big
Wankers.
fight over here.
How we can win this
fight?
fight?
Zone cleared up as well. I'm going to fast forward the game for a bit. Yeah, we'll have this speed up. So just if you're watching and you kind of regularly watch this Let's Play, I'm
guessing these guys are pretty
I'm still
tough.
going to do this really regularly. I hope to do, because this Kenshi playthrough is kind of I'm really kind of addicted to it right now.
And we'll just run back to
do
thingy.
an episode of Kenshi every day for the foreseeable future until we get completely wiped out. I do hope to also include some content from Atlas coming up. Whenever Atlas
Keep following us, guys. Come on.
they're having some troubles for unknown reasons. They really haven't been communicating why, but Atlas has been pushed back. Atlas is like,
Where's
kind
the
of
other
like from the makers.
Only
of
one
Ark,
of them
and it
chasing
looks
us.
like a lot of resources from Ark.
Gecko fell behind, dude. How the fuck?
And it is a pirate
She's so slow.
sailing
She's really slow.
MMO/multiplayer survival game. Whatever.
Why the
genre
fuck are you
wanna call
faggots
that.
running back?
So I will be putting some content and maybe some
Oh,
how-to
for
for that
God's
as well
sake.
because I did really enjoy Ark, so that will be something we'll be doing at some point when it comes out. But I do want to keep the Kenshi playthrough going for sure.
She's doomed.
Long-term plans right now for our Kenshi playthrough.
I got like trash in my
Get
base,
this
so I
area
can't really
set
tell.
up, get our cooking going, get the right people assigned
No, you
to
just
all
didn't
the
go.
roles. When it becomes
Gecko's gonna die.
feasible,
She can't
probably
fucking avoid these
start
guys.
having our main group,
How's it hit?
again, this main squad, go back out into the world and start fighting and start looking for trouble. Hey, can we do steel processing, by the way? No, I think I have to go up to like tech
She's
level
so doomed,
3 or
dude. She's
4
so
for
slow
that.
as fuck.
Where can we go? So, yeah, what I really want to do is hunt things like beak things. That would be amazing. And it'd be really cool if we could make our own pole arms. I think we need...
We got him surrounded. Come on, guys.
Basic weapon grades is basic weapon smithing.
Come on,
So
do
we
something.
could learn this. How many books do we have right now?
This guy's
We
fucking
have 6
mega
books
killing
and,
us.
3 of the really old artifacts. Let's do basic weapon smithing. Basic weapon grades.
Oh god.
This would let us make crappy weapons of whatever sort that we unlocked.
This guy getting like past the bat and shit, but he's like not dying. Look at him surrounding him. Oh god, that's a good hit.
We'll see
Fuck my
once
guy.
we unlock that crafting bench.
Yes, Bard. Yes,
Okay,
we're
so
kicking this
grass
guy's
is
ass,
not doing
dude.
much. Stone,
Kind
for
of.
the most part, is our farmer, but there's not a whole lot to do because the farm takes so long to process.
Yeah, fuck
That
this
won't
guy
be the
up,
case
man.
forever.
Fuck him up. Yeah, do
It
some
will
ninjutsu
eventually
shit.
become so much
Yeah.
that we need 2
Yeah,
people
bitch.
dedicated
That's what you
to
get for
farming
messing with
once
us.
we have our main
Oh,
base
what?
going up
Hub
and
took a
going.
big hit.
Terra,
Keep in formation. Got him.
not doing anything around the base. Ran, of course, obviously.
Yeah, good
Maybe I
hit.
might
Good
have
hit.
Terra
Oh, good
do-
hit.
We can't even do. We can't set these job checks.
Oh,
because
he hit
they're
both of us
still
at the same time.
under
This guy might
construction.
still
They
win
need
us.
Building material and
Maybe.
iron plates.
You're
So,
fine, we.
Kara seems
giant
to have been finished on the
backpacks.
skins. Oh, we have 52 skins. Oh, that's fine. Let's do this. Let's get something going. I'm sure you're getting a little bored, and I am too. So let's get somebody doing something here. We're gonna have.
Bard fought well.
Who can we spare from the main group? Total missing in
I'm
the
not sure I'd say you fought well, pal. I'm sorry.
Let's have our big fighters.
Why is my guy not healing himself?
Trouble, John, Wing, and Griffin. Take them off jobs. I'm gonna have them follow Tiny 2. We're gonna have Diana follow Tiny 2. I think this is hello.
These like guys not healing or?
What are you doing?
Oh, she's gonna die.
You are not in a happy place, my lost drone friend. Can Beak come down and talk to him? Beep. You know, that's the marker for knockout because he's crouched right now. But he doesn't have any kind of a normal marker. That's so random. Yeah, you're really lost, buddy. You're gonna get beat up as soon as the Holy Nation sees you. Oh, who's this? Oh, this is a. Oh, is this? Can we steal this dog?
Bard's
Can we kidnap animals? Are you a pup?
Those medikits go pretty far.
Oh, you're just a wee pup. I mean.
Oh, this guy had fuck all.
Does anyone have any assassination? Assassination lets you knock people out when you're sneaking.
Got caught stealing by who?
You could just snag this dog for for free.
Huh?
Not that it's a really powerful dog or anything. Oh, I don't want to aggro the whole thing and go crazy with it.
Got caught stealing by. Oh, he's alive still, dude.
All right, so what else?
Finish
is
this
going on?
fucker.
Let's do. This should be enough for just a basic group that's gonna go trade. Because all we're doing is we're going out to Blister Hill or something like that, and we're gonna sell what we have. So let's send Tiny 2 on the way with a small little escort, and that should net us, boy, what, is it about 5 each? 5 stacks of, or sorry, 1 stack of leather is not too shabby.
What I'm gonna do is go back to
that
base
should
and
be a
get
nice
back on
little
track,
boost.
and then
Are you coming to eat our crops by yourself? Well, I
go
think
back to
you're gonna have a
stack,
good
just
time of it. Hey,
grind
what's
fuck out
Donut
it.
done?
Make sure I'm rich.
Donut.
Bard will get back up soon, surely.
I want to practice something. Let's see. You are a turret shooter. Oh, Beep, you're up here. Here, hop on this turret, Beep. Kick you off sneak. So I have a setting here, by the way. It's a new setting. It's called Shoot First, Ask Later. Your turret gunners will automatically shoot potentially dangerous but
I don't know why
neutral targets,
Gecko was
such
so
as
slow,
wild
though.
animals. So Beep is going to proactively
Oh,
start
just got all these
shooting
weapons and
at,
shit, that's why.
or I thought he's going to start shooting at this creature here.
Get up, pal.
Oh, I don't think he actually is. Beep, I'm so disappointed. Maybe he's trying. Oh well, it didn't quite work out. He went the immediate aggro symbol, which normally indicates that you're fighting someone. That's fine. Did we lose too many crops here? Oh no, he's actually, Stone has been harvesting the green fruit. Okay, so this is an example of what happens during a harvest. So, Stone is, what are you up to? Are you working the well? Oh, you know what? I didn't actually give him these orders here. These stash orders. So I want him to always carry stuff to the storage and then do the well stuff last. If he's got nothing else to do, go ahead and get some water. So he's going to come grab all of the green fruit, and he's going to go drop it into this green fruit bin. Boom. Perfect.
Fuck off with that, please.
And what was it going to cost to upgrade? It would cost us 15 green fruit to upgrade to a medium plot. So let's do that. I'm going to upgrade this plot by just pressing the upgrade button, and that's going to require 15 more. So our crafter here, our builder, will go ahead and grab that here in just a few minutes and take care of it. Doc, are you stuck on... There's some people with wounds. Are you not able to help them out because you're just so focused on research? Is that the case?
That'll do.
No, I guess no one's hurt.
Oh, what the hell? Some enemies in here, so.
Kind of weird. Run is.
There are like big
injured.
walls
I'm not
and
sure
shit
why
on
Doc
this.
is not deciding to be a medic right now.
Get
Oh,
on
I've got
turrets,
him
who are you shooting
on
at?
hold. That's why. Fair enough, Doc. Sorry about that. Go do your thing.
Oh.
Alright, let's go back to our...
Hobbs just surrounded by starving bandits, but they don't seem too fussed.
I think I'm comfortable enough.
Bard's still
Really
down
wish
in
I
the
could
middle floor, dude.
Beep on the turret, but I'm comfortable enough leaving the base alone.
That
for
guy's
the most
not
part.
dead yet, dude. He could
If-
fucking get up.
We see red, we'll actually be able to just put Beak right onto the turret gun here, and he should be able to take care of anything that's needed.
Is there any way to like
He's
get help
really
someone?
run,
Oh.
building up this area
Pick him
here.
up.
He's trying to expand
Put him
the
in bed.
vegetable farm.
If you're in a coma.
I hope at some point.
Hold right click, pick
Oh,
them
you know
up.
what? I'm dumb. I forgot all about this stupid gun that I misplaced. Can we cancel this, please?
Oh yeah.
She'll delete that herself and drop the building materials that she used on it. Meanwhile, we're going to sell all the stuff that Tiny 2 has, and we're going to look at the blueprints that are in the city. Maybe try recruiting a couple more cheap members of the base. Just, again, this is all for the bronze group. This is the group that's going to keep the base running while our main group is out and about. Okay, so
I'm in my bed like
4 in the morning in the game. See, I love how busy the city looks. I mean, it's a little weird that it's 4 in the morning and they're all walking around, but I still think it's pretty nice. What are we running right now, by the way, for mods? I've added, yeah, not too much else. I think this is everything that we've had in the last couple, but if you're curious about what we've got going on, these are the settings for this. Somebody asked about graphics
100
settings.
Cs to put in
I
bed
normally
here.
keep my view distance and NPC view range maxed out, but for the rest of the things, I keep them fairly down in terms of you know, the grass distance or the foliage rate. So nothing too crazy on that. I just like to see NPCs pretty far away. Okay, so we could try to sell in the bar. The bar doesn't have any money for the most part, or much money. I think I'll stop over at this weapon shop because they're the ones who are going to have weapon crafting abilities, or blueprints, sorry. And then we'll stop over here at the general trader, maybe the adventure shop, and then the general trader, which is the weight balance symbol. Where'd you go? Right next to me here. That's the construction trader. Do they not have one here? I could have sworn they did, actually. Huh.
I'll put my mate to bed.
What I like to do here is we'll just send one person in like Griffin. And I like to bring Dinah maybe next to the wall. The range on this, what I'm about to do is pretty wide though, so you don't have to worry about it too much.
Put him there.
Alright, what do you got to trade?
100
First
gold
off,
for
I'm
rental,
gonna click
whatever. I'll get a bit as well.
Tiny 2 and sell a couple stacks of leather.
Probably
We're
only to go to
actually
bed,
making
but
more
I
money than
sold
the
them
average
sleeping
price,
bags.
so we're buying them at a
Stupidly.
higher rate than average. So that was a cool 12k. What's that?
Prayer days are out of the
12K?
rapture.
Ugh.
No it.
So what can you sell us here? You've got combat cleavers, sabers, and long cleavers. I don't really want to learn cleavers. I don't think. Combat cleaver gives you robot bonus, but down on animals. I really want something that gives us a bonus on animals, like a polearm. And I think we're going to have to visit other races in order to find that. So someone like maybe, I think the Shek tend to have much bigger, kind of like overbearing weapons, the ones that are just ridiculously huge, like the fragment axes. You don't have anything for blueprints. You do drifter's boots. That's all you've got, right? Okay, that's all I see here. We'll kind of explore around. I really haven't checked out any of these armor smiths or anything. What are you? Are you a helmet smith? You're a holy hat trader. I love it. Tin can, buckazukin, kusari, turban. Turban might be nice because that is a straight up protection against storms, but I really don't, dust storms, but I don't want to spend that much money just for a hat. That's definitely not a priority right now. What else do we have around here? A Point Nation person. Let's go into
bedtime soon, Jesus.
Let's go to the generic person shop here, the generic construction trader. Advanced outpost blueprints, basic furniture. This is actually something you will need down the road in order to unlock larger buildings. You just happen to have, you have to have level 3 technology available first before you can even get to that point. This is a shirt vendor, I believe. I love that you have to walk around behind the desk. That's been a problem for so long.
Oh, this guy ain't got any fucking meat.
Shirts. I think shirts, for the most part, give you a little bit of an extra boost. Like they will, like right here, we're looking at this leather turtleneck. It gives us a bit of extra coverage, and just a couple points of resistance on different things. So it's nothing amazing, but the chainmail can actually be kind of useful.
Damn this food situation.
It definitely adds weight, and you can see there that it reduces some of your skills. But in terms of layering, if you're looking for the utmost protection, you can layer the shirt and then have an outer armor as well. So you could kind of, that's another way to increase your overall armor. And we will get there. It's just that it's going to take a very, very long time. Heart protector is this item right here. We don't want that. Okay,
show me what you got.
Do we need anything for the base? I mean, we could always use more books, but I think at this point I don't want to buy books. I want to...
No.
Well, I do want to buy books, but I'm not going to buy them right at this moment. Let's send the entire group back to Redemption. What's going on back at base?
I've fought a few of these bad boys.
We were or were not
Fuck
able
off, you
to.
slag
I think
of
we
a
were
cunt.
able to upgrade the farm. So this is now a medium
How
vegetable
do I
farm.
fucking stack them together? Or is it just full?
Who's our,
Oh wait, I sold them all by
who's our
accident.
cook?
Kidding me?
Who's gonna make our cook?
That's all I can hold.
You're not researching anymore because you're out of things to research. Got it. I
Right,
mean, this
Hobbs.
is free. We could start researching the basic things that don't cost anything,
Go to work
or
on
maybe
base.
that cost nothing at all. Basic first aid kit would be nice to have.
Save scum right now. In case it gets killed
Everything
that way.
else is gonna cost.
You know what this
something.
game's like?
Got it. The grain silo is done, so we could process the wheat once it's grown. What I'm probably going to do is the first couple of harvests, I'm going to have them reinvest whatever comes out back into the farm to make it bigger. So if I upgrade this, it costs me 15 more wheat straw. So we're going to get at least 25.
So you just got to carry
when we
that book with you at all times.
He's harvesting cotton right now, which is awesome. Do we have anyone on the processing duty?
Pretty much if you're in my
Really, Tara
territory.
could do it. Tara doesn't do much right now. Whenever she's not gathering animal parts, she could go here. She'll grab cotton, and she'll go make it into fabrics. And that way we can actually start having some beds around.
Hobbs is the boy who just sprints.
And
Oh shit.
stone, I think when you upgrade a building, like a farm,
Escape service. They're not
automatically
like,
updates
they
the
don't kill
job
you,
as
did
well.
they?
Cool. So we weren't able to get much here. Let's take who's fast. Let's take Tassilo. Take Tassilo job off. Go to stack. Hand, take your job off. Go to
See,
bad teeth.
they'll not ch-
You're probably gonna
catch
get really
Hobbs.
messed up on your path
There's only 40 miles
because
left.
that's what happens. Yeah, didn't we have a raid that got stuck? I don't know ever what happened to that. I remember we had a raid that was because of some graphical issues. Or actually, this looks like how the map just happens to be up here.
Iron plate, some research.
All the group looked like they got stuck. Oh,
Hey,
maybe they all
hey.
starved to death. That'd be hilarious. So I
Cooking,
know
really.
that this is a bit boring the last couple of
Yeah,
unless you're
cooking.
someone who's really
Cooking's
interested in
a priority.
building
Do that
and
shit.
the city part of it. But it's such an early part of the city development that it's pretty dang
What the
boring.
fuck?
So we are going to get
Like
back
Outlaw
out and go
base
fighting.
and
And I
shit.
think I just want to get enough people
Even better that it's prayer day.
that we can leave the
But this is
base
the thing I
in
wanna, like,
safe
avoid
hands for the most part, and
fucking
have
up.
someone take care of it while we're gone. We are starting to see some hunger come back. I think our people are starting to get a little bit
Unless you're
hungry.
straight insulting me, usually don't
And I
care.
think what I'll wind up doing is just maybe having one person at each of these, like one person mining stone, one person at iron, you know, for example, and then maybe one person processing both of these, someone doing the farming, and then I'll probably take Doc with us once we go back out into the world. So where do we want to go? Let's talk about that.
You talk to him
We
more.
could.
No way.
We started in the desert,
You
obviously.
gotta talk to
We
him.
lost an arm there. We have explored here. We've explored Mongrel. We have gone all the way down to
Yeah,
the
report if you
grid
don't
area, so all the way
talk.
down to
I don't
Clown's
think I
Head.
did. I
We
tried
have not
to there,
explored
but
the swamp,
let
and
me
there is
just
something
load
here in the
see
center of
some
the
of that
swamp
shit.
that we can go
So
to
I don't
and
know.
explore.
Would you
There
like
is
fucking walk off, start snitching on me?
there are up to the northwest. However, while we could sneak around and try to get lucky, if we get in a bad spot, we could get really screwed.
This loading
So
shit's weird.
I don't know if I want to take that chance with our group now, but I think I just would like to get in a couple more scrapes. So, or scraps. So I think I'm going to have our group patrol outside of around Stack,
fuck am I
the
talking
hub,
to
and east across the river here, and look for some fights to get into.
See, I
And
can't-
yes, we're probably
where's
going
the guy I
to, of
talked to?
course, still need to get everyone rested first because everyone's a little wounded.
Oh.
I will probably, since we're already at almost about 30
Yeah,
minutes,
let's
I'll
start talking.
probably wind up getting our folks healed up between episodes. This is a plastic surgeon, this is a medic. We don't need either of those at the moment. Who else is here? I think we were here. This is where we recruited, like, Rin 2.0. I don't think we're going to find too much else. I just came through there, didn't I? Yeah. Oh, wow, that's really loud music. Hang on. That's also like a new song. I feel like I haven't heard that one before.
Cheers, pal. Don't
Above that.
fucking come near me again, motherfucker.
And this is just the Thieves Guild in here. Okay.
They're
So
chicken
not
nuggets.
too much here. Let's look at the stores real quick.
Cool.
We've never really taken a look at the blueprints available. I imagine they're going to be very similar. Most of the races sell the same types of things. So most of the Greenlanders or the humans will sell the same types of, they do sabers, sometimes they do katanas. Mongrel does have some really great shops that we did not investigate too much, so we could send some people back there once we have more money to look at some high-end, high-quality items there as well. Are there any really good trade deals? I didn't look at that either. Something that's like really expensive, like chainmail sheets are a really good trade item because they're very expensive. You want things that are expensive per item, not necessarily, plentiful. You want to make the biggest bang for your buck. So right here would be a decent one. This is steel bars are marked down by 20%, so they're 20% cheaper than they normally would be.
I was doing that shit. Cool.
So we'd load them up on our pack animal, take them somewhere else, and wherever we see the number that just says, hey, percentage increase, we would sell it.
Just a history of
battle. So I just saw a message about a bandit raid coming to our town. So I think
some
we have
fucking
to deal
timer just showed up.
This is bandit demands. Now remember, we've managed to
just went into the Legends page afterwards.
I think it was...
What game are you playing?
Was it Lydia?
Dwarf
She's like punched them twice, or she punched them
the history of
his
Titan is just pages of it killing people in my face.
Apparently they just don't want to deal with this at all. Yeah, they all have the same similar buildings. Let's have him go back.
Where the fuck is this guy going? I was going to build the copper thing, I think.
We haven't been to Bad Teeth in quite a while. I think Bad Teeth was one of our first, 4 episodes. We were in here to recover. I mean,
Gecko was just mine in a way.
2 or 3 too. It's so exciting. Such a small little group.
Working hard. 10
what do we got here? We got a couple more things. Basic furniture, random furniture.
Barge is still fucking dead.
None of that stuff is what we want right now. They do have
can't you get it now? It's not even
electronics for sale.
Yeah, cool.
They're paying 84% for the steel bars. So yeah, there's definitely ways to do trading. And if we get a group that's strong enough, we could do large-scale trading far away.
It's
so
locked. I'm locked inside.
We could take a load from Blister Hill all the way down to Clownsteady. But for that, remember, either you split the items up amongst your group, so that way no one is walking slowly.
5 o'clock already.
You have enough strong guards to protect you against.
Calm down.
All right, so the bandit demands are coming back. I still don't think we can fight bandit demands yet. I think they're just gonna come and ask for money. I don't want to give up money for free for no reason. What I want to do is kite this group into a bunch of paladins, or we're here, we're in the paladin lands. We may as well get some of those benefits.
Why is F1 like not slow time? It's right weird.
Now dust bandits are, let's look at their average stat here. 7, they're down by 5 because of equipment.
Well, it's slow time.
They're probably
normal time. I just keep pressing F1 instead of F2.
Sabers. Sabers give you a higher defense, lower attack. 14 strength, 12 dex. So they're not as strong as our average.
My walls are going up, pal.
Except all of our people are injured. Yeah. Honestly, there's not even that many of them. What do we have in terms of guards here? Unfortunately, not a whole lot.
How do you go inside your building when you're trying to build?
That is a starving group over there. That is another hungry bandit.
At least it killed the vampire.
Alright, we need to figure out what we're doing because they're getting close to the river. Somebody's eating our stuff. That's just one of them, though. Not too worried about that.
Just 2 iron plates.
I think I want to take the off passive. I want you to be
1 iron plate, so unlucky.
I mean, for the most part, I really don't think these guys are going to bother us if we just don't go, follow their demands. So I think I'm going to have everyone go to passive.
Iron refinery, 6 iron plates as well.
I'll have to mess with those settings a couple times, probably. Everyone run as fast as you can. Somebody needs to pick up Rin.
This one's bringing shitload of iron plates.
Pick up. And since Lydia was such a boss last time, we'll have Lydia come here and punch him in the face again if we have that option. I just want to get everyone out of the fight zone in case this devolves into a scrum. I really don't want to get our group would get wiped out. It's just we're not high enough really to make a huge dent. It looks like we're really strong, but with the numbers they have, they will in fact knock us out. They actually do have a couple archers in their group as well. Tassilo's just getting back from his trade run. We'll have him go up to the road here. Boy chumps, hello. What happens if I punch you in the face, my friend? Alright. Here's your option. Stab him in the face. Cool. And he's going to run away again. The first time we were able to punch him in the face and break his jaw or something silly. And this time we're able to stab him. Although, the next thing that happens is they're going to come back with a big raid and try to raid our group. So we'll probably just run away. I mean, You don't have to, and really it's what I should have done when we had the river raptor attack, right? But, hey, it's all good. It's all good. I did get
It's cool. I
distracted
just
and
wish I
not paying
could
attention
like
to who we could
have my
hire
base
in,
just like not getting
Cat
murked.
Teeth or Stack. So I'm gonna have to go around that area.
Speed town and get it to 6
I
o'clock.
mean, I think we've got enough to just go right now. And we can deal. I mean, we can make the base still stay operational here. We don't need to necessarily have someone doing every single job.
Idling because
Let's put Doc back into the main squad here.
Research.
Is everyone in the main squad functional?
It's always
Right
tight,
now?
just
Let's
not
put them
white.
all- Are you on the same orders?
Like they make a new guy or something.
Right,
Don't
you're all
die.
non-passive, you're all not on
If
hold.
if all you guys died, then
Is everyone pretty fast? Are we all okay in terms of speed? Shrike, what are you
see
doing?
done there.
I think you're idle, so
Right,
you're gonna
head around
drop.
them
Okay, so
bar.
they're gonna drop their materials, I think, because that's one of the orders. We need to get
The walls are
Shrike
coming
some clothes
along
soon.
well, pal.
And why are you so slow?
Shame you're not feeling
Okay,
new
so that's the
confidence
group that's
in
gonna
the fact
leave.
that they're not just going to get tronced.
Tiny's gonna hang around. Tara is doing a bunch of stuff. But
Might get a
Tara
mod where you can
also
build close to the town.
easily mine,
Cheating.
and if she's not mining, let's do it in the reverse. She'll actually process whatever stone she makes on her own, and she'll process it into building materials.
This
And
fucking
then she'll
shop
go
ever
back to
happened,
the
I'll be
stone
alright.
mine. And Shrike, you dumped, or did you get some food? I think you got some
There's
food.
iron plates.
I'd like you
I'm
to
building
dump.
too. This guy watching
iron
doesn't even
away.
have a walls.
Anyone
He
else
just
got
kind of
stuff
like
they can
threatens
dump?
people and they
Maybe
run off.
just do auto haul? Can I?
Punches them in the face and shit.
If they have anything to dump off, they will. Oh, they're actually going to try to dump stuff from the stone mine itself, or the stone resource. So, stone, you are just doing water. I need you to multitask here. Also, we finally got our cooking stuff done. So you could, when you're not doing your farming
These guys
activities,
aren't greatest
you
labourers,
could-
but they do a job.
Come here. You could cook, and then you could bake bread, which really should be
These
a
skills decrease
higher
over time
priority
as
in
you
cooking, I
stay
think.
good.
Let's cancel the well orders.
'Cause I hate that shit.
So bake bread when you can. Use the cooking stove when you can't do that. Haul food to a storage area. Then mess with water. Yeah, I think that's fine. We don't have any orders for crafting, so let's take a look at how to do crafting. For the most part, you can either access it through the item itself. So here is the queue for the cooking stove, or you can go into your menu and go to the crafting tab, and then your stations will be listed here. So we can make
Hobbs is
dried
running
meat,
low on
cooked
food, damn it.
veggies, or rice bowl by default. We don't have any rice meat. We do have green fruit and water, and we do have dried meat. So I think I'm going to do a bunch of orders for
Oh, fuck
cooked
off every
veggies.
time.
And I'm just going to give that a repeat order. And anytime we have spare green fruit, he's going to start cooking it up. Okay, so wheat straw is another thing. We actually do have some wheat straw left over at some
Oh, I
point.
took it all?
When
I'm
we
not
actually
trying
managed
to take
get
it all.
that. But we don't have enough to upgrade our farm yet. It's going to cost 15
I
to
take it like
upgrade the farm
increments.
to a medium. So the next harvest, we will do that. And you're
Invalid
working
container
on
type.
doing
How's that-
food
is that shit?
stuffs. Rin, you're just unfortunately
Okay,
kind
take
of
it all,
just going to
fuck
be
it.
Rin for a while. Beep, I need you to
That's
hide
not
back in
normal.
the house.
Odds,
I
you
kinda
can
forgot
go back
give
to
you that
base.
order. I need
Continue
you
with
to
the
do
task
passive,
at hand.
hold, and sneak upstairs. And that's kind of about it. I think Run is our engineer. So Run, when you're not doing anything, go ahead and mine. Let's see, you'll process iron. When you're out of iron, you'll mine it. Yeah, that should be fine. Okay.
Need a new
It's
backpack.
been a long time since we've taken our group out and about. So
Who's
let's,
this blonde
let's get
bitch?
that going. Everyone's running as fast as they can. We'll have to get the slackers to catch up. And let's just get
Perving
going
on some
somewhere.
bitch
We
outside.
need to just go. We haven't been out and about in so
Looks
long now.
fucking Polish or some shit.
We are probably going to get a bandit raid, but what I'm going to do is pull everyone out of our base and just
Show
have
me
them
what you
go to the
got.
nearest safe area.
I want to see what you
The
got.
bandits
pal.
will run around your base. Now, here's the thing: in previous alphas, they didn't do anything. They just kind of ran around your base.
They're
felt
like a
they
food
were
store that
ransacking
they
your
take
base,
from
but they really
automatically.
weren't doing that much. It wasn't that bad of a
Yeah,
situation.
we should do.
So I don't know what they're going to do now
Shoulda, coulda, woulda.
that it's 1.0. So
gonna
Hans,
save scum right now.
why is Hans so slow?
Getting a lot done here.
Oh, he's got, okay, they've got, some of them have mixed running orders.
Like I say that you don't inspire
Everyone's running
confidence, saying
quickly.
that my base is going to get overrun and
You are
killed,
actually kind of running slow.
stabbed.
And do you just have crappy athletics? No, your run speed
Yeah.
should be huge. That's nuts. Okay.
There's some sort of farmer.
Yeah, let's have our group head down south. One other thing I want to do at some point is make sure everyone has their own.
Oh, you need
first aid
power
kit.
for a
I'm gonna
stove?
take some stuff out of their inventory if they have it.
Actually, no.
We do have lots of food. Lydia has some med stuff. I'm going to give everything to Doc for the moment.
What do
I
need
will
for-
start spreading out that love as we go. I just want to consolidate everything.
What'd you
right
put in
now.
a stove then?
And
Food.
that way I know where to look for that
what?
one particular thing.
I don't know.
I could probably sell all this. I
What
know
do you
I
do,
could.
what now?
We're going to run past the city though. For the moment.
With
Shrike has a couple
cooking
things.
stove
Stephen
thing.
has one, and that's fine. We'll trade with you.
It says it
Cook
needs
green.
fuel, but I don't know. Is that just normal fuel that you can buy?
Fuel.
And now I know where all,
Yeah, you need
all the medical
power
supplies
for your
are. We don't
stove
have
shit.
enough yet to give everyone a big med kit. We could spread out the love and give them the smaller ones. So what is
Should
this?
just
This is a
be
group
power.
of hungry bandits. This looks
Generator
like a
some
fun fight.
shit.
We're outnumbering them,
shit.
number one. Number two, their skills suck. So I think what I'm going to do is have our group hang back here for just a second. I want them all to hold. Who doesn't have a weapon?
Can't see inside my building.
Everyone have something? You've got crossbows
Shit,
with
pal.
no bolts. Not super helpful.
That
Even
sucks.
Doc has a weapon. Maybe I should... Who was that? Lydia trade with Laura. Put your crossbow away. Go ahead and grab yourself an actual sword. Shrike has nothing. So why don't we have Shrike take Doc's weapon for the moment? And we'll just make Doc passive. I'm not a fan of that. I don't really want Doc to stay passive
Don't really
forever,
look
but
for
for
that.
the moment that'll work out fine. Okay, and just in case we crash or anything, I'm going to save that there, but nothing is going to... I'm not worried about having to reload because I don't foresee that being a problem whatsoever. And
Going
Doc,
down,
again,
you
you're going
say?
to go off to passive.
Hmm?
Now here's another thing.
What
we're
did you
gonna start
say
using,
you're doing?
Taunt command.
Oh no, they're just walking
Characters
straight.
will make
Fuck.
themselves
Look
noisy,
at these guys.
basically make themselves a bigger target.
Dust bandit
So,
ransacking town. Okay.
I wouldn't mind having someone like... Honestly,
I can't seem to like
just got them,
get a
right?
break.
So they're not as skilled as everyone else. Well, you know what? We'll do toughness once. Or
Oh,
we'll
you
do
dickheads, I'm
taunting
over here.
once we actually start to get people.
Hey,
who
what they
can,
doing?
have
Nicking my
high
shit.
defense
Oh no, they
and
actually like got
fighting
me
skills.
fucking trapped.
I'm really not going to micromanage these fights. I just think our groups are strong enough now
My
that
God,
they
look
can
at
just
a
get
positive
into a
hit
big
on
group fight and fend for themselves.
They're like in front of me. These guys faster than me. Oh, I know. I
don't
dropped my
wanna see
shit
anyone
here.
go down.
Well,
I want to see
I'll be
just
able to
nothing
run.
but murder. I want to watch Crumble John for a second because that plank is there. That fragment axe is ridiculous.
see ya.
Again, remember that we do have the three slot, three combat slot. That
Oh, they
means
are
that
just like
when
ransacking
our
my
guys are
fucking thing there.
outnumbering the enemy, more people will be
Whatever.
attacking them at the same
Just
time.
not let me
Because
play
normally
game,
Kenshi
cheers,
limits it
pals.
to only one person can
What
attack
could
another
they possibly do into my
one, and they'll
shit? though?
surround that person.
Just going into my building.
Only one person can attack.
There's no
I
in
don't
there.
like that. I think it makes sense to use what you get in terms of your your numbers. So we'll take a look at that. No major issues here. It looks like for the most part everyone just got a couple scrapes, but that was such an easy fight. I'm actually pretty excited about that. Again, they were just weak little hungry bandits, so they're not going to have a whole lot. Every so often you'll find a hungry bandit leader who has a small bounty, but I don't think that's the case right now. So we're at a good point.
It's
I
kind of
think
lame
to
that they're just
stop.
going
I'm
to your
going
base and then start trashing
what I'm
shit.
going to do is actually send our group into
Well, I
the
don't know
town.
if they are doing
Everyone
that,
is
just
going to
kinda
fully
in there.
fill up before the next episode,
Right now.
and then we're going to decide where to take our group. We can either go, we can do an exploration run. We can go south to find out how the prices are down here in Squin. We could take a stop in the High Village and try to do a little bit of hunting for a bit. That might be an option. We could try. We're not going to be able to take on a big. Well, maybe 3. If we get 3 attack slots at a
Can I
time.
go and lock them in that fucking
We
base?
might honestly be able to take out one big thing by
We'll
ourselves.
close the door and see what happens.
It's we'll definitely lose some people in the interim and during that fight. but
Close
I
the
do
door on
think
them,
we
but
can
I don't
manage
have to
that.
like.
Who's getting attacked
inside
over
or-
at camp? Oh no! I think Beep. When did I give Beep this job? That's a horrible idea. Beep needs to go upstairs and hide.
We could bring like an army of dudes
Oh,
to
a bunch
like wait
of,
for these guys to
river
come out.
raptors are here. Let's rather annoying. Of course it happens, like right when we leave. I will not get everyone into the same situation we did before, unfortunately, or fortunately.
Unless they left.
You know, we could do, actually.
That's weird.
Is... Rin, are you legless?
See the smashing building down.
Rin is
nope.
useless.
I'm confused.
I could put everyone up on a turret and lock the doors. And I think they actually do attack the doors right as I'm finishing an episode. But I can't leave you hanging on this kind of a thing here. We have to figure out what we're gonna do. I don't want to give up the base that easily, but what I could at least put up a fight by using the tools that I have. So we've only got a couple people here. Let's have Run and Stone go into the house. We'll have Tiny 2 leave. Okay, you need to hurry up in the house here. Run. And I'm going to close the door. Lock it. Close the door and lock it. So both of these doors are now locked.
Did you see what happened, Key?
Alright, so all these folks are going to get on turret.
Oh, you got raided.
And I think they're going to...
Yeah, all those guys like in my shack, so I closed the door and locked it on them. I think they're still in there.
Let's take everyone off passive.
They're not really doing it all. I can see inside, I can't.
There you go. So hopefully everyone should be... I don't see any numbers going up, so I'm a little bummed about their lack of accuracy.
They're not even like breaking it though, I don't understand.
There we go, look at that, 94 damage in one shot, that's decent. So I think that's what we'll do, we'll use these turrets to kind of hold up if we get attacked. We lock the doors, and now they can get destroyed, the doors can get destroyed, and you definitely can't get outnumbered on your roof. Sometimes there's ways to abuse the...
open gates so they can run out if they need to.
So you could kind of escape out of your house. Beat buddy. I want you on the gun, man. You're like the only one who can shoot, along with the stone. So this is kind of nice though that they honestly, I think they run away when they're getting shot at.
In mining.
So maybe I put Beep on a turret, and he should just kind of act as a.
I'm gonna save scum right now, and then just open gate on them. Open door, see what happens.
Tiny's getting chased all over creation here. That's funny. Let's bring this group back. I guess.
There's nothing for him to loot right now, so.
Even, like, have them streak
as long as they don't
across
destroy it, I'm happy.
And Tiny could pick him up. I want to be careful here. I don't want anyone to see Beep. Be really careful.
I don't know if you can just walk around that. Probably can, to be fair. I could just check.
No one is.
So you can just walk up that hill
right now.
Oh shit! You can walk up it quite easily.
We'll have Tiny just come right through the middle of the group.
So like there.
And that should pull this main group of buggers right in the middle of the paladin group. Well, they're gonna take care of the other ones anyways. Really nervous about getting Beep spotted. I mean, worst comes to worst, I'll sacrifice Beep if I have to. I do not want the Holy Nation raiding our base at this point in time. I don't think that's going to be a situation we can recover from this early. So I think the rest of our folks are just shooting. Yeah, they're just shooting at these critters here. Poor Tiny. I know Tiny's a beast mode. I don't want to lose yet
there's two
another
different things
pack
there?
animal.
Oh,
I'm going to give Tiny an order to just run to Blister Hill for the moment. I'll come back to that in a bit. Okay, so that's where we'll go ahead and leave off here. Everyone is kind of keeping the animals at bay. They did eat some of our crops. It wasn't a total loss, though. We have enough to expand our base or expand the farm to the next level. Actually, that's really useful that one person on a turret can make them run away. I did not know that was the case. That's super helpful. We could just have someone as a turret guard at all times. I mean, we could just stop doing any processing on this stuff and make Stone be our full-time turret guard, and then make Run and Tara do the farming and cooking. So that could be an option. And then we'll have Beep help out whenever he's not spotted.
It's weird as fuck.
Okay. So thank you so much for joining me again for another episode of Kenshi. I hope you've enjoyed it. Again, leave me your suggestions and comments. I have been learning a lot of things that I just didn't know I've forgotten about, and it's been awesome because I want to make sure I mention those.
There's no way for me to tell the guys to help me.
Thanks again for all your comments. I appreciate that. And
you can hire mercenaries.
Aye.
Probably do alright for responders.
I'm kind of skin.
Another episode of Kenshi. My name is Tobal, and our intrepid adventurers are
kind of hanging out
outside one of the hive cities down near Stack. I think everyone is
why they don't
mostly
just
healed up.
leave.
There's only a little tiny bit of damage, and most everyone that has to be healed over time. When did Alice take that damage? Okay, apparently Alice took a shot at some point.
Close them.
Recently.
I'm just gonna try to lock them in and just
so we'll get her
see what I
patched up.
can
She
do.
might be out of it for
If
just
they're
a
not
little bit.
interested in leaving, I don't know.
I think what I'd like to have us do here is try to see if we can't fight something like a guerrilla completely on our own. And we might lose some people down to damage, but it would be kind of nice just to see how our group stacks up to a massive, massive creature. So I'm going to have our group, I just caught one over here just outside of the Hive City. Again, we're fairly close, so worst comes to worst, we should be able to run down into the Hive City to kind of hide. But this gorilla looks like it's on its own, as far as I can see. So Doc is just rejoining us. He dropped off some meds back at base. I don't see anything right now that's going to trigger... I think this is a youth. Is it a young one? No, it is an adult. So, I think one person in our group has a crossbow with bolts. So let's have her attack Alice. Now she's going to... she's actually not going to really be in this fight too much because her arm's a little screwed up. And I guess we're going to have to wait till she's a little closer. Good enough. And we'll have everyone wind up joining in here. Ugh. You know what I don't want to do, though? I don't want to have everyone so close that one attack from the gorilla does a ton of AoE damage to our entire party. I kind of want to split the group around a little bit. This is fine. This is kind of where I want to be. Alice, we're going to make you passive for a minute, and I'm going to have Doc heal her up.
Where'd you get?
Oh, he already did heal her up. Okay. Well, whatever. Get in there. Go on in there and get stuck in here a bit. So,
Brother?
It's not a ton of damage. He took 36. And again, he has to only attack one of us. Now, he can do some sweeping attacks. But 3 of us can attack him at a time due to this mod that I've got going, which I think is fair. You should be able to swarm your enemies. So I would like to... Hey, Doc, are you just going crazy here, buddy? Okay, so he's going to try to heal some people up over time. We're doing a good amount of damage. We'll be able to take this thing down. We will have some bumps and bruises along the way. But, you know, I think this ganging up on enemies thing is going to work out for us. I also would still like to... Man, you are a tough bastard, aren't you? I mean, we're not going to lose anyone to death or anything like that. We are going to have some people go down, though, I think, for health. What I'd like to do, a couple things down the road here.
So I've got insurgents in my base.
Start getting everyone properly equipped. Now, I could do that in 2 ways. I guess or 3 ways. One is I could go find people and kill them and take their gear.
Rob, help me!
Easy for...
Gondor
beginner
calls
level
for aid.
stuff like getting some basic sabers. Harder for things like nice backpacks or better weapons. You could, you know, we can sit outside of a city and kite our enemies into the city, but I don't really want to abuse that too much. The other thing we could do is try to craft it ourselves. We can make some crappy things like, you know, have everyone standardize and use the same weapon and have the same uniform kind of a thing. And what I'm really going to probably wind up doing is buying what I want to have everyone have. And I really think I'd like to get everyone into at least a Thieves Backpack, or I'm going to look at the negatives of this wooden backpack, because from what I'm kind of reading, it's not that big of a loss in terms of what you're... If you...
Is it ever even worth in a thief, you think?
So
yeah,
either we do...
it's a bit cheaty, to be
either
honest.
we wind up having our archers, we make archers out of half of our group here, and either we make them carry the backpack so that way they can stack up all of their goods, or we have everyone wear something like a Thieves Backpack, which is what Doc has on. A Thieves Backpack doesn't really affect any of your combat skills, but it does let you, you know, carry things, and it reduces your overall encumbrance. So... yeah, I'm a little torn on that. I don't know which option is going to be the best for us and which one is more realistic, because, you know, these backpacks that Stone is wearing are about 800 cats a piece. The Thieves Guild backpacks, I think, are much more expensive, aren't they? Yeah, they're 5,000 a piece. We can buy them for 2,500 through our Thieves Guild contact, though. Alright, so Shrike went down. No one else is super bad off. Alice is beat up. For some reason, her arm was already injured before we even got here. So we'll have Griffin carry, actually one of our faster people will carry Shrike. And while we're out here now, we're kind of far away from home. Let's go ahead and have Tobal put his arm back on. I'm sure I'm going to forget that down the road. And let's see if we can go closer into the High Village and help them out with some of the local wildlife. Now, we're not going to be able to solo huge groups of gorillas or huge groups of big things, but we should be able to, for the most part, help them with you know, getting up on the enemies basically. And I might use that a little bit this episode because I want to make some money, and we really need to start looking at making money to
just training
equip our characters with. And again, our base is not really big enough to have the level of sustainability that I'm looking for yet.
They don't seem to mind
because we need more people to work it. The
pretty sure we private.
that recent
get away from
River Raptor raid actually did wipe out the current level of crops, so we do have to kind of start from scratch on that. And for some reason,
spending money on joint fees.
What do you? Oh, you got hungry. That's fair enough.
What I need to do right now is
to get their arm
get those guys on my base.
Here. Yeah, Run managed to get her arm shot.
Kind of just keep grinding money and shit, but these guys are just kind of sitting ducks right now.
So that was kind of amusing, but we weren't able to keep up the sustained pressure to keep those River Raptors
copper,
away.
there's copper over there and all.
But they were able to
just get crazy just having both mine and copper.
Again,
fuck off with that.
It doesn't take too much to regrow those crops. So
okay, it's time to cheese this game to fuck.
We see Gorillo, which we could pull into the city, I'm sure. We'll use Alice again for that. Now we could also explore down this coast of the River Raptor area. Sorry, River Raptor of this this whole section here does lead to a bunch of different hive villages. So that's something that we could wind up trading with.
Dude, that fucking shift shit. Why is it not doing this job? Is that only one man? Oh no, it's only one man.
Ruins can sometimes be protected by robots and spider. They're basically like these spider robots. So
that's even closer than other copper I'm going to. But it's one man. So.
Oh, you know what? But what might be nice is if we can find a couple of dead hybrids.
So I should just keep grinding until I get.
It would be really cool to equip our group in pole arms. I think that'd be really awesome.
Well, what the fuck's these freaks?
Because pole arms do extra damage.
Keep grinding until I can get.
I think it's just
those guys out my base.
Massive animals. I hate this rain over here, though. It's really hard to see through all this weird red rain.
What would you do in this situation? Just leave the base for a bit.
Probably.
Base was just looking tasty, pal.
I don't see anything too interesting happening. What's
maybe I'll leave eventually.
Blueprints that we'd be interested in looking at. This is the mechanical.
Are they like this trash my shit, or is that not really a thing?
We do owe someone a leg.
Nah.
Win or run. We owe them our legs.
I don't know how it works. You might have claimed it.
Talk to our favorite limb mechanic here.
Food store.
So we could get her an economy leg. Just something to walk around in, and that might not be a bad idea. Some of these are
that weapon
cheap.
storage is right now. Just no way everything.
And they really only affect stealth, athletics, and swimming. They don't affect someone's ability to just do basic jobs.
I don't know, mate, that.
So
building material. Grab one then, not bad. Just quit slacking.
680. I mean,
how come the evening goes right quick? What, like, takes ages to get to.
Who's the one who's
morning?
They need a left leg. So why don't we go ahead and grab that now while we're here? It is a basic left leg. I want the cheapest one you got because
I'm gonna break into the house in a second.
That's all we care about at this point. All right, we've got that. There's a Grillo back behind here. Would love to see a big pack of beak things come and beat the crap out of this high village. Sometimes you can find them.
The fuck was that?
They're patrols, like they've been out kind of away from the village and they've gotten beat up a bit. I don't know if they have missing limbs, because sometimes if you're pressing Alt, you can see, you'll actually show missing limbs like they were an item on the floor.
Oh, he's put all his food in there.
I don't see them right now.
That's cool and all, but like, is everyone gonna fucking come grab that shit? Because these guys got no food whatsoever.
That's swarm. That's crazy.
That is cool if they do.
We'll continue to
I'm
have.
just not sure if
Do
they do.
what?
If they come and grab food automatically.
Now, he's carrying
Eat from
a
the
small
sparrow.
backpack. Again, does
Shoulda,
not
coulda,
look
woulda,
the
pal.
same, and it is
Shoulda, coulda.
not quite as big as the
Getting on my
beach
nerves
backpack.
now, mate.
I
I'll
also
just
don't
keep
think
you
it's
running,
expensive,
so-
right?
What are
Right,
you
it's
speaking
only
to,
sitting at
lad?
1,000. So it seems like the trader backpacks are the best way to go in terms
These
of
guys see me, but they
the bang
don't.
for your
Why are they
buck.
like? They
So
know I'm up
if
to
you
something.
were to
Or?
pick, you know, our original group of, I think it was Alice, Jade, Laura, and Lydia. Yeah, they started doing
Keeps checking his
crossbows.
woman,
I mean,
he's like,
they're
this
not
is
amazing
racist.
at it by any means, but
Sexist.
we could have them specialize in it and only use crossbows from
Oh,
here
is it
on out.
gardener?
And really make
Take
an
it.
effort
Sorry, pal.
to
Sorry, pal.
properly
Why are they
equip them.
guards
Now,
in
you can't go too high up. I mean, you could, but the problem is that they're not skilled enough to make use of those levels of crossbow at that point. So it doesn't hurt to make them, give them
I
some
just closed
crafty
this
ones
door.
for a while to get used to.
24% chances.
All right, buddy, what do you
Can
have
this
to
lock?
say? Oh,
I'll
pole
save
arms.
some, see what-
Now, this
go
is
on.
something I would be interested in, is making and crafting our own pole arms.
Oh, two
We
guards
don't
see me.
care about hive
What the
shirts
fuck?
for the most part.
See me across the map or some
Do
shit.
you have any trade goods? Not really. You are selling these robotic components.
There's
really
guards
cheap.
everywhere. They just
We could
stop
make
at night
a
or some shit.
500 cat profit on each of these if we took them. But I think I'm going to just do. Do I want to grab the pole arms? Who in the world is fighting? Oh, a big thing just came out of nowhere. Let's pull a group back for a second.
Ah, mate, it's not
And then you
illegal
can
to
go back and
sneak.
get stuck in now that I'm
I'm
paying
sneaking past this
attention to what's
guard.
going
I
on.
just turned to see me.
And they melted there.
I assume this works better at night.
So it's going to cost us 3,000 cats to unlock pole arms. We did research. Let's see. We did research the crafting of pole arms. So we actually do. We should
It's
have
going straight
a
for me.
weaponsmith building,
Okay. I just wanted to test what they do.
right? Which
on
is
you.
like 6 iron plates here. Where
Yeah.
can we fit this at? Wow, it's a little tight
It's not let me
nowadays.
load.
We could probably
Why
fit
is
it in
that?
the cooking area because there's no one that's cooking in this back corner here. We'll have to move BB.
It's not let me load, dude. Is that because I'm fighting
We'll
or?
move on, BB. Thanks, sir.
Okay, nice one. If I can't load, I'm fucked.
And we could also look at building a medical bench. Why aren't you able to place it? It's a bit awkward. You really have to be placed that far away from the wall?
It's just not letting me load. Committing crime.
Okay.
Bounty.
Can I sneak a medical workbench?
This
back
sucks.
in
What the fuck is this, dude?
here? Oh, I
Oh,
can.
fuck,
Okay,
look
that's
at
nice. That'll use up the space. I don't know if we can do anything with a medical workbench yet. I'll have to take a look here in a bit.
Hey,
This
your
will use
whole
power,
clan don't get
the
bounty
same
then.
thing with a,
Just
weapons
he's healing me.
will
Nice
use
of him.
Power. But we did again build a water.
Cheers,
or sorry,
pals.
a
But I really
power,
want to fucking save.
generator that I've not really come back to. Our
Maybe I
our
should
character
quit.
just basically built it, and that was that. Nothing
Load
else.
game,
I think
game.
we've got that. Yeah, we go. You can get the
Load.
corpse generator.
Dude, what the
Let's do some of
fuck?
These 2 items. I'll tell you what. Let's actually do.
Do you-
storage
any
for
ideas,
weapons
pal?
As well.
What?
It's not letting me
We'll put a
load.
cabinet here, just in case we start going crazy with it,
Weird.
and we
I'll
want to
quit.
stockpile some weapons. I don't think we can do much. I don't know. Maybe you
seen
can do
that
some
before.
stuff. I really don't do. I don't do crafting early. I normally do it later on, but it would be cool if we had a standardized